This is Lauren Chicken. She's going to be helping us today learn about energy, forces, and motion. And she did a real nice thing this morning. She laid an egg. She laid it on my desk behind my computer. And she can fly a little bit and she can run and play. Well, you might say, where does she get the energy to do all those fun things? Well, she gets it from her food, just like you. You need energy in order to run and play, in order to learn at school. So that's why your mama and papa ask you to eat breakfast and why your teacher encourages you to eat lunch so you can have energy. So I'm going to show you what she eats. She eats worms. So there's a worm. Do you see that worm? I'm going to offer it to her. Whoa, yeah, she liked that. Let me give her another one. I think she dropped that one on the floor. There you go. So I'm going to put a few worms on the floor and put her down because I think she missed both of those worms. There you go, Lauren. All right. So for our bodies, we get our energy from our food. Our planet Earth gets the energy it needs from our sun. Our sun is our star, and it gives us heat energy. We call it thermal energy, and it also gives us light energy, gives us photons. That light energy is what allows green plants to make sugar, to make glucose so that we can have food. So energy is very important. Well, you might say, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. The work Lauren Chicken does, she makes eggs, she lays eggs, she runs and plays, and she flies. So that's why she needs energy. You need energy to run and play and to learn. Energy is the ability to do work. Well, we have three words today: energy, force, and motion. These three words are very closely connected to each other. Well, what's force? Force is push or pull. So force can start things. It can start things in motion. It can speed them up. It can slow them down. It can stop them. So those are the different things that force can do. Force causes motion. What is motion? Motion is moving. So let's talk a little bit about a force, about pushing and pulling, about its ability to move things and to stop things. Well, what kind of force is there? Well, there's the force called direct contact. I'm going to put this egg here so I don't knock it over. I'm going to touch this school bus toy with my hand. I'm going to have direct contact and I'm going to move it forward and move it back. Remember, force can push or pull or change directions. It can slow things down or speed things up. So that's direct contact. Then we have the kind of force that's caused by wind. This is a toy anemometer. I'm going to blow on it. I'm going to give it a little bit of wind and let's see what happens. The little bit of wind, my breath, caused the anemometer to spin. So that's a force. The wind is a force. What's another force? Well, another force might be magnetism. Then the next segment, Mr. Monroe is going to spend the whole segment talking about pushing and pulling using magnets. Another one that's real important is gravity. Gravity can pull things. So let's demonstrate that. Here is I'm going to make a ramp, and I'm going to take this Paws Patrol fire truck and put it up here on the ramp. Now, I'm not going to push it, and I'm not going to pull it. Gravity is going to pull it. Gravity is the force that keeps us on the earth. It keeps us from floating into space. Gravity is very important. Everything has gravity. Everything that has mass has gravity. I have gravity, you have gravity, but because the earth is so big, it has a lot of gravity. I'm going to let go of this little fire truck. Gravity is going to pull it down the ramp. So here we go. Did you see that? It got pulled down the ramp. Now, another big force that we talk about is friction. Friction slows things down. If you've ever been in a car and somebody put on the brakes, well, the friction caused by the brakes caused the car to slow down. We showed you the fire truck, and that by contact, direct contact, we pushed it, and I can also pull it back also. Then we've got a little ant on a skateboard. We're gonna pull him to the end of the table, turn him around, and pull him back. So that's force, force. I have a little caterpillar. The caterpillar has a key on the side. The key winds a spring inside the body of the caterpillar. That spring, when it unwinds, is going to push the caterpillar across the table. But he's going to move very slowly. He's not going to be fast like our school bus or like our ant. But you can see that the spring is pushing him across the table. Force is push and pull. Okay, ooh, there you go. Oh, by the way, when I blew on the anemometer, it went in a circular direction. All these little cars and toys down here went in a straight direction, but this went in a circular direction. I'm going to show you another toy that I'm going to push. It's got a little stick. It's a top. You see that? And it's got a little stick at the top. I'm going to push on the stick with my 2 fingers. I'm going to push it like that, and it's going to spin the top. It's going to be in a circular motion. And there we go. Now it's not going to spin forever. It's a cute toy, but it doesn't spin forever because friction is acting on this little top, and it will eventually slow it, and then it'll start to wobble, and then it will stop. So you can watch that, and then I'm going to get our 3 words out again as we end up talking about our 3 words that are related to each other. The first is energy, the ability to do work. The second word is force. Force is push or pull, and force can start things in motion, stop things in motion, speed things up, slow them down, and change direction. And our last word is motion. Motion is moving. You can see our little top. It's still moving, but it's almost about to end.